All right, guys. Welcome to the pilot of the Founding Fathers podcast.
That's what's up. Pilot Founding Fathers Podcast.
Yes,
Straight
sir. I'm Schmog with.
Sklend. Smog and Sklend.
Here we go.
Coming at you, baby.
Here we go. Now, before we touch base on why we chose Founding Fathers as a podcast, let's talk a little bit about ourselves, right? Right, Glenn? So, why don't you tell the audience a little bit about you?
My name Sklend. Sklend and Smog coming at you every week, hopefully.
Hopefully.
A little bit about myself. Let's touch the bases. I like to watch MMA. I'm a big fan of sports in general. That's what I do in my free time. I'm looking forward to doing this podcast on my free time now. I do a little bit of content creation. That's what keeps my mind off of the usual work and studying and all that.
Yeah, no, and I think this is something we've been wanting to do for a while, right?
It's different than the day to day, you know.
Yeah,
It's a little bit different.
And on my side, well, you've gotten to know me a little better now throughout the years, right? I'm into sports.
You're into that soccer, baby.
Hey, Club America, Real Madrid, bro. MLS.
Germán Villa.
Hey, Germán Villa. Oh, Pavel Pardo. Okay. Now, who's my favorite artist?
Oh, dude, I was gonna say, you know what? I was gonna say Bob Dylan because I saw how excited you were yesterday.
That was yesterday, bro. Yeah, I just came from seeing the iconic Bob Dylan.
But you're a big Morrissey fan.
No, Morrissey.
Morrissey. My bad.
And I actually forgot to bring the album, bro. I was actually gonna play something here.
Some records, bro. So, I was looking forward to the records.
Next time. So that I'm very passionate about music, Morrissey, Bob Dylan, and in sports. And that's basically all you gotta know, right? I mean, besides that, I'm a big introvert. So I feel like this is a way to kind of talk to, more of an audience about what we like. And so that touches base on a little bit about ourselves.
Trying to get us out there, bro.
Yeah.
Just trying to talk to the world.
Yeah,
as cliche as that sounds.
And I think in the future, you'll get to find out more about us. There's this term we like to use a lot, fuckery.
Fuckery terms.
Again, we got a lot of time here,
Oh, that's a whole different conversation.
That's going to take a whole episode to explain. So... why the Founding Fathers? I think Clem might want to explain.
You want me to take a hit at that? Founding Fathers. So, a couple of options that we had, and hopefully, whoever's watching can at least give us some sort of idea of how we even came up with these names. Duos, whoos. That was one. Don't ask us why. Actually, we'll have a guest on to explain us that.
Yes.
Because I don't know what's going on with that.
There's something going on in his brain, though.
Actually, yeah, because, so it's duos, whoos, trios, trios, dios míos. That's another one. We got storage, porridge.
Well, those are all names,
Load out, hold out. What's going on there?
The Holy Trinity.
the Holy Trinity.
Because it was going to be three of us from the beginning, but we chose the Founding Fathers because... the Founding Fathers of fuckery, at least in the valley, you don't see much fuckery in the valley. It's from people,
Yeah, you see it, but I don't know if they define it as that. Like, how do you define fuckery?
That's the thing. And I think that's where we need to explain in another episode, what is fuckery? And in brief, I think fuckery, in my opinion, is just something that happens stupidly or...
I think it's like organic, like funny comedy shit, like.
But something that happens dumb,
like it's kind of one of those things like where you had to be there.
Well, I mean, even when you explain it, it's fuckery. Like, it's something you have to say, like, oh, that's fuckery. Like, but there's levels, right? There's fuckery and, hey, that's max fuckery.
So then, like you ramp it up, you ramp it all the way up. So like if we're like starting with small fuckery and until you ramp it up.
You have to ramp it up.
You gotta ramp it up, bro. You gotta get higher than me.
And then we have people who they don't do any fuckery and they just stay there on the clause.
Okay, so explain the clause.
What is the clause on fuckery?
The clause is like, I don't know. It could be your parents, right? It could be your grandma, mijo. You got your managers. I don't know. Could be any. It could be a lot of things.
Yeah, like whenever it happens, like, hey, bro, like, why aren't you on fuckery? Nah, because
I'm on the clause.
They got the clause on me, and no clause exists.
Wait, but is there a way to override the clause?
No, because technically there's no clause. It's just an excuse to be like, I can't be on fuckery today. It's
just an excuse.
And that happens a lot.
I like that. Yeah.
That happens a lot.
You can be on fuckery 24/7. That's not a fact.
And I think right now, we're revolutionizing fuckery. When we first started, we used to work at a retail place, and fuckery would happen
That's where
there.
it all started, huh?
And then that's where it started. I think that's where we all met, and we just started climbing from there. And then
I like it.
I revamped the fuckery, with the concerts, the homemade concerts.
The content.
which
Hey, we
you-
gotta show that to
nah,
the to the audience
It
maybe.
depends if we get.
But what if we recreate it?
If we get a good viewership, I bet you, if we get a good viewership, we'll release those.
And we'll get some guests on there.
We'll get some
clips of the guests on there and release it. And I think they'll like it, bro.
Well, we have a good, and then we're reamping it even further, revolutionizing it with this podcast. I think now we'll be able to, and I think that's another reason. I think the reason behind this podcast is just the daily life of an RGV resident.
Just to get out of the day to day, bro.
The fuckery that happens in the valley, because I think a lot of fuckery happens and nobody talks about it.
A lot of fuckery, bro.
So,
this is the place for fuckery. Like, how everybody says 956 cut. Like, this is like 956 fuckery, bro.
Yeah, there's 956 fuckery.
This is what it is.
And we're right next to the border, so we got
a little bit of both worlds, bro.
But there is some things I want to share with you guys, and I'm not sure if we're ready for that. Again, we're kind of waiting for more of a viewership, but I know you mentioned guests, that we might be having guests, right?
We got a couple in mind, bro. We got a couple already interested.
We mentioned them earlier. We had David Posse Lips.
That might be a strong case for the next.
That might be a strong one.
Maybe
contender. Fun fact: he used to be part of the founding fathers.
That is correct, and that is why. I think he
was a big influence.
He was a big influence.
Like Benjamin Franklin and George Washington were influence to the Declaration of Independence. He was a big influence to the fuckery.
Yeah, pretty much.
Constitution of fuckery.
Pretty much. Like
the Magna Carta.
The Magna Carta, that's another one. But yeah, he's definitely, we'll give him credit. He's definitely part of the founding fathers. Just couldn't be part.
But right now he's not on fuckery.
Yeah, so he's
been
on what we call the clause.
Yeah, right now the girl has him on the clause, like we mentioned earlier. But it doesn't exist. So I don't know why he keeps it there.
I don't know, man. It's one of those times where you got to override the clause.
And then we have Edgar.
Edgar's a big one, bro. Edgar's a strong contender.
Maybe we shouldn't mention his company name yet. We'll wait for him.
We'll wait for him to give us a little bit more explanation.
Because he's very specific. He writes a lot on paper, and we don't want to get served all of a sudden for copyright issues.
He has a lot of projects coming up. So
yeah, he's an artist.
Good platform.
He's an artist, an author, a director, a gamer.
Yeah,
I think he's one of the definitions of fuckery, though. But
we'll get him on the podcast.
We'll get him on
the podcast for sure.
We'll pay him when we have to pay him.
We got a couple of guests lined up.
Volcoms.
No decisions yet. Mr. Volcoms.
Julian, that's his name.
Yeah.
But that guy's been going through some hard times right now, though.
Hey, man, we'll get him on here. We'll start talking about it. Again, we have no agenda. Anybody that's interested, we have no agenda. If you're hitting me up saying what's the podcast about, I'm gonna tell you, hey, it's whatever you want to.
It's about nothing,
Hey, man, you want to get sad, you want to get deep, you want to get happy, you want to go fuckery. Shit, fucking come on here.
I'm a single dad.
Again, we're just trying to get out of the day to day, bro.
I'm probably gonna vent myself a little bit on this show. But and I think overall, another important thing we want to mention is, you do your own thing, right? With the bets, you mentioned earlier that you're into MMA and
sports betting.
It all started because you started sports betting and you make your own content. Tell us a little bit about that. To get the audience going.
Whoever's interested in sports, it's more than it's MMA betting. I used to be a little bit crazy and start betting on literally every sport that you can mention. I do not advise that at all, bro. That's how your money goes out. But I found something I'm good at: mixed martial arts, consistent winning. Check out the page, CeeLo Studios, Instagram.
We're gonna have that in the bio, by the way.
Yeah, in the description, bro. Just
check it out.
If you guys are interested, follow that. I make a lot of content there. I'm excited to start this content now. Again, anything other than that, it's more. I do it it's a passion of mine. I do that just to get out of the day to day, get out of my work life, studying life. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I know you kind of do the same thing.
Yeah, and I do my own soccer stuff. On TikTok. Recently I've been talking a lot about Club America. Real Madrid.
I think that shit's blowing up, bro.
And it's blowing up. I'm getting a lot of views.
I like it, bro.
And that was unexpected. And I'm still beginning. I'm a beginner to all this. I was already used to video editing and all that stuff, recording weddings, quinceañeras. But this is different. And like I mentioned earlier, I'm a big introvert, so I found it as a door to kind of talk to the audience, and not having that physical connection or, presence of them.
That's the good thing about what we're doing now, bro. Podcasting, content creating. You get out of your world, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's not the same people you're talking to on a day to day. You're getting out there. You find somebody with the same passion as you are, and you fucking run with it, bro.
Yeah. And I mean, luckily I already had all the equipment. So it was like a calling. It was a holy trinity.
A holy trinity calling, bro.
A holy trinity. But yeah, that's what I do, and my name on TikTok is Chris Aguila 117.
Yes,
Aguila,
sir.
like Las Águilas de la América.
Again, on the description, bro.
Yeah, like again in the description. And we mentioned this because we got a lot of criticism, right? Coming in.
Okay, yeah. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Well, I mean, yeah.
you want me to run with this?
There's gonna be criticism everywhere, and when people found out about CeeLo Studios, what were they saying? No, why does he wear glasses?
Yeah,
he doesn't wear glasses. Why is he doing that? That's fuckery.
Yeah.
You see, like, that's fuckery. And then with why are you doing that soccer video? Like, it's fuckery. Like, don't do that. Like, it looks stupid. And I think along the way we've gotten a lot of criticism. And I'll give you an example. When I was growing out my hair, how much criticism did I get growing out my hair? Luckily now it's almost at the length where I want it. Yeah. But when it was growing out, it was growing sideways, right? Like,
yeah. You were at that awkward stage.
And everybody was telling me, "Hey, you look like the Pringles guy on the can." And I was like, "Bro, kill yourself," And it's like it's because I was letting the natural oils in my hair. Like, people don't believe in the natural. Takisma. People don't believe in the natural oils, bro.
Yeah.
And so building up to that, before I would care what people think, but now, I just let my hair grow. It's where I want it now, and I'm happy with my hair. Natural oils.
That's the way you gotta do it.
And then you got criticism when you were coloring the tips on your hair.
Yes, bro.
Remember?
So a little bit for the camera. My hair's I'm wearing a cap, but if you can still see a little bit of my highlights. Yeah, dude. That was a big one. I kind of did it out of nowhere. Just something that I liked. I saw a picture. I liked it. Fucking went with it.
But they won't tell you in person when they would make fun of you. Remember?
Yeah.
It was kind of like when you're walking away.
Yeah. It was never my face, bro. And even then now, it'll be like I'll put up a video or something, and I hear it from other sources, right? But it's whatever, bro. Like I really do not care, bro. It's what I like to do. I'm putting it out there. And I think that's just the way it should be, bro. I feel like a lot of people are not doing what they want to do.
No.
I feel like they're stuck, and it's a way of. I think once they get going, they'll break out.
Looking forward to something, something different, and I think that's another purpose of the podcast. I feel like I said, leading up, we were getting a lot of criticism, like, why the hell are you guys doing that? But we stuck to it, and we're on it. There's our first pilot, so we're doing it, and we're finally following through, and that's something that.
That's a big one
that we want to put out there. Like, hey, don't be scared to do, even when other people criticize you and make fun of you. And
because we've had this idea for a while. We've had this idea for a while. But what you mentioned is following through. I feel like that's where a lot of people, they'll say they'll go do things. They'll say they say they're able, capable, but they don't cross that finish line. They don't get there. They just say it, or put it behind. They don't get there. And 20, 30 years later. They're still doing the same thing that they're doing. Yeah. So again, trying to get out of our day to day, and here we are, man.
Yeah. And hopefully, it kicks off. And even if it doesn't kick off, at least we're having a kick out of it. We're having fun. We're talking about fuckery. If you're listening, you're hearing some of our fuckery of the RGV. You'll probably get to hear a lot of motherfucker. And I think that's that motherfucker MF. Or remember when we had the Holy Trinity phase. The bros.
Oh, yeah. The brethren.
You see, but why does... And we just start saying Posse Lips. Right?
Posse Lips? Okay.
Remember when Posse Lips...
So Posse Lips is the founding father. We can't take that away from him.
Like we said, David.
Yeah, we can't take that away from him.
Confused.
We can't take away that from him. He'll be on the podcast. We'll now when you mention Posse Lips, you got to kind of do this with the water gun.
Yeah. And we actually have a friend also called Cesar. And they're always going at it. But the thing is, here's an example of fuckery. We're really good friends with Cesar, but we've never met him. And he how old is he? He's like 17?
He's like 18, bro.
18? Oh, he's 18? He's 18 and he lives in Chaparral.
He lives in Chaparral, New Mexico, bro.
And he has chaparral cable and everything.
Chaparral
And
cable.
it's funny because one time he's like, yeah, hey, you guys should come over, like we'll hang out.
Bro, but you know what's crazy? He actually thinks he's a Cub, bro.
Yeah.
But this is down here. Like you can't take that away from
No.
RGV, bro.
But then he says, we looked it up where he lives, remember? Because he's
Yeah,
like, hey,
yeah.
you guys should. And I'm like, hey, bro, I don't know if it's safe. There's no grass.
There's no grass, bro. How are you gonna play soccer, bro?
And he said that he never touched grass in his life. remember when he said that?
Bro, what about when there was a storm, bro? What about when there was a storm and we thought he was dead, bro?
Yeah, so there was a storm, and we hadn't heard from Cesar in about
For like 3 months.
5 months.
Oh, shit.
And David Positives wanted to do an expedition over there.
Bro, he wanted to expedite over, bro.
Yeah,
He
bro.
wanted to go do a
Like
fucking...
crossing the Delaware.
He wanted to cross the Delaware, like, fucking looking for Cesar.
But he said that he was gonna go over there and be like, hey, he was gonna shake the officers.
Oh, yeah, he was gonna, like, shake him, like, Cesar, are you alive?
Yeah, and like everything was gonna fall out of his pockets. And he was like, we were looking for you. You understand that?
Oh, yeah.
You understand that? Like, bro.
He was
I
gonna
was
say,
like-
we're looking for you. You understand that?
And then he wanted to buy the phone. He wanted to donate. He
Oh,
wanted
yeah, so that's what happened. So we don't leave the story kind of open ended. So we hadn't heard from him. The reason why was because he didn't have a fucking phone, bro. He didn't have a phone. So again, the founding fathers at the time was Holy Trinity. Positives wanted to get together a pool of money and get him a phone. That way he can have constant contact with him. But now they're like arch rivals, and like now they're trying to raise their own trucks.
Yeah, like they have a troquitas.
Troquitas, come
I
on,
mean,
bro.
you have David who calls his truck. Why does he name it the lab?
I don't know, bro. We need to ask him that. We need
But
to
you
ask him
don't know
that
that's
when he's on.
truck though.
We're gonna ask him why he names
Like
it the
one
lab.
time we took a picture of the dash, and it was like from the 80s, bro. Like I don't even think that shit marks gas.
Speaking of gas, oh.
Bro. And then Cesar had the Mater. The Mater,
tow Mater, bro.
the tow truck, and it was better on the lab, and they just
They
compete.
just went at it, bro.
And then
I mean, it's gonna happen, bro. It's gonna happen where we have the tow Mater and the
Yeah.
lab together, and actually we'll probably do an edit and we'll let the viewers see
yeah,
the tow Mater versus the lab. Maybe they can vote on it. Let us know what you guys think. Let us know which one would you rather have, kind of.
I mean, I'll tell you right off the bat right now.
Where are you going with the tow
I
Mater?
choose tow Mater.
Tow Mater with the 18-inch
You too?
wheels.
It's because the lab has a lot of things missing, bro.
I like the lab, bro. Actually, I like the
The
lab. I used to park next to the lab daily, bro.
No. But the lab is. It's a,
I like the lab, bro. But
doesn't the 4-wheel drive doesn't work?
oh yeah.
It doesn't work.
Well, I don't know if he fixed it, but
I don't think so. You can't even fix the tranny.
I don't know, bro.
Like
but
he went to the mechanic and the mechanic was like, véndalo al fiero viejo. And then he's
No.
like, ¿entiendes eso? You understand that? You understand that? And then he kicked him out.
no, he told them the 4x4 doesn't work, and the mechanic was like, so then? He was like, so then?
Oh yeah, you like, yo, the 4x4 doesn't work in this truck. And then like he just stood there and he's like, so then?
So then?
And then like the guy's like, so then that's it.
So
Like,
that's it. Nothing else. Nothing
and
else.
then he's like, so what does this mean for us? Remember? He
Oh
took the-
yeah, but no, he's like, so then what does this mean for us?
Dude.
And then the guy was like, I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know, bro. Like, sometimes like these stories, I don't know, bro. It's just scary. But I think we kind of touch base on, what the
Yeah, a little bit
podcast is gonna
about
be.
everything.
I don't know if you need to add anything. Just to let the viewers know. It's a pilot, so we were trying to kind of keep it short. Just give you guys an introduction of what we are.
I mean, it's gonna be a little bit about everything. So if we don't have an agenda, that's the main thing I want to like get out to people because we don't
Right
really-
now.
Right now. We don't
I
have,
finished. I graduated in May. So after May, I'll have a lot of free time. I'll just be working.
Yeah.
And again, I'm a single dad, so it's kind of complicated sometimes to make.
Yeah,
to
we're
make
taking
time.
it at our own pace. It's
But-
not a weekly thing. Again, we don't have a schedule where we're going to be doing it every Wednesday or Thursday
Yeah,
or whatever. So it's going to kind of be at our own pace.
Of course,
Yeah.
And then of course, depending on the listeners that we get, and and if we get hyped up, if they ramp up the fuckery, we'll
I'm
do them
sure
more
they
often.
will, bro. I'm
We'll do
sure
them
they
often.
will. I'm sure we'll get some good guests on here.
This is a call to ramp up the fuckery, with the valley.
Just
like-
you want the valley to hear you, bro. Like just come in here,
Like no
You
more
know-
downtown. Like that's not fuckery downtown.
bro.
You
Does
know,
that shit even exist
Nah,
anymore, bro?
I mean it does exist, but I've only been there like 3 times. Like downtown, I've only been 3 times.
I mean,
That's it.
I don't think I will.
And
wanna
I'll just
back
go
there.
to DeLoreans.
Bro, we need the DeLoreans. Let's go.
That's when I had
Done.
dance battles there.
Yeah.
I did, and I have
Dude,
videos.
we need to talk about that.
Those videos can go public if we get a good viewership.
Shit, we'll get a little clip of the dance battle with somebody. And, put it out there. Put it out for the viewers. See who wins.
We'll see what's coming our way, but
again, whoever wants to come on here.
Yeah, I mean, this is your invitation to.
Bro, y'all be sitting right here, bro.
Yeah, right here.
Right here, y'all be sitting right there. You want a water, you want a beer, you want anything, you fucking get on there.
Hey, before the beer, you have to be 21.
Yeah, 21. You got to sign their waivers.
IDs.
Yeah, we'll show the camera IDs and shit.
If not, you're gonna get escorted out.
I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, I'm just gonna have somebody at the door just carry you, fucking shake you. If you don't want to give me your ID, and then if you're 21, well, so be it.
Yeah. So yeah, I think we touched base. Like I said, anyone's open. Yes, hit us up. Glenn or Schmog. Contact is down below. We already have a few lined up. Like we said, right?
We have a few lined up.
4. We have like 3 or 4.
Yeah,
we just have to kind of fit them in.
Yeah. And of course, work with their schedule, work with ours. But yeah, man, we're trying to get out of the day to day. We're trying to do a little bit
something fresh, something new. And this is also the opportunity, for people who like to talk and they don't really have friends, or they just don't have anyone to talk to.
Maybe they like to talk too much. They have too many friends, and you just want to get them out there.
Yeah, and talking to us will just kind of like get you to a bigger audience. Just have fun. That's mainly what this podcast is. Many podcasts, like, they have we only talk about hunting, or we only talk about certain topics. But no, this is gonna be broad, and if someday we have to narrow it down, we'll go by episode accordingly.
Yeah.
But one thing for sure, it is about fuckery. So just keep in mind,
come in here.
No, nothing held back. When we ask you questions, you can choose to not acknowledge or to acknowledge. That's up to you, but just know that we know everything. We know the truth.
Yeah, like if you don't want to acknowledge, just say like this, motherfucker.
Yeah.
So something like that.
If you don't want to acknowledge, just say this, motherfucker. That's it.
Yeah.
Or just say they have the claws on me.
Yeah. There you go. Just be like, hey, you know what, claws.
Just say that the internet has the claws on me.
Yeah, because like I said, you can go deep. We can just keep it light. You can go deep on. One thing you got to do is actually we need to ask each guest. Or if there's a comment section, just define what fuckery is. That's what we're trying to find.
Yeah, define to you in your eyes what fuckery is, and if you get a winner, right away you're on the show.
Shit.
Right away.
You're on, bro. Like anybody, if you comment down below, you want to be on, you're on. We'll just fit you on there.
Yeah. So I guess that concludes our first Founding Fathers.
That's the Founding Fathers podcast, baby, coming at you.
Yes, like I said, I'm Schmog.
You got Smog and you got Glenn coming at you. Hopefully,
every week, or every other week. Like I said,
every week.
No, nothing promised, but we will keep you guys posted, and depending on the comments we get, we'll make them faster. Other than that, thank you guys for tuning in, and
thank y'all for listening, bro.
Have a fuckery night.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
we out.
So what does this mean for us?
I don't know. You tell me.